Hello everybody, Ghosty here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to download my cheat table for Five Nights at Freddy's. So a couple of things. One, I know I've been gone for a couple of months, and I haven't been making any videos. The reason for that is, of course, this year sucked. I've been super busy with school. I've learned lots of new. I'm learning lots of new coding and things about cheat engines. So I've just been away for a bit. I'm gonna be back. Don't worry. I'm going to be covering lots of new tools. I'm going to be covering cheat tables I'll be making, so stay tuned for that. My Borderlands 3 table is not over yet. I'm going to be completely revamping it, and it's going to take me probably like a week or two of just editing everything. I don't know, maybe longer because of how much I want to update, so be patient. It'll be coming out whenever I can, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these cheats. So the second thing is, I know this game's old, and I know probably a lot of people don't play it. I just wanted to get back into something to where I I can get my memory back of how to do some of these things. Because I've just been learning lots of new commands in ASM, not really coding them as much. So just to get a feel of these things. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So what you're going to do is come to my Discord, and I'll have a link in the description to it. And the reason why I have Discord instead of having you download it from like a link or somewhere is because those links usually, I mean, while they can be reliable, they have lots of dirty ads or things that can give you bad viruses. So what I did was I just created a Discord so that you could just come here, get a safe download to where it's only the cheat table, no strings attached, no nothing. So once you download it, you just have the cheat table, and that's it. So once you do that, you're going to the cheat engine, of course. So I'll have a link in the description of Stephen Chapman's video on how to download cheat engine safely without any viruses, because it does come with some adware, but the program itself is not a virus. If your antivirus marks it as Trojan or something, just whitelist it. It's not a Trojan. The reason it's probably going to recognize it as one because it edits memory. So once you do that, let's go ahead and get on to the video. So let's go and download the cheat table. Let's go and open it. I'm going to wait for it to download. There you go. Okay. So let's go ahead and close Discord. I'm going to open up Five Nights at Freddy's, so let's give it a second. So I'll go and start covering some of the stuff. So I'm going to be going through this table twice. I'm going to be covering what the cheats are, if you guys are interested in that. And I'm going to be, for the second time, I'm going to be covering how I did this and what the scripting was, if you guys are interested in that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So the first one is attached to Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I know you can just find the process, but that process takes a little bit of time to find because it's not Five Nights at Freddy's directly. It's something else. So what you can do is just click on this, and it'll attach everything, get everything set up. So then once you do that, we'll be good. Next is game speed options. Now, I know you can just come over here and enable speed hack and have these changed, but I wanted a bit of a way that you can do that faster, so I came up with this right here, and it works perfectly. Next is achievements on. Now, what this does, and I'll show you in a second. So whenever you enable one of these infinite power, or just one of these in general, what happens is you'll get the message saying achievements disabled. Now, by achievements, what it means, or what the game means, is whenever you beat a night, you'll usually get an achievement like 4th night unlocked or 2nd night unlocked. But whenever you have cheats on, it won't give you achievements. So the way I came out with that is I found something that would always keep that on. So whenever I enable this, as you can see, that message goes away. So once we play the game, we'll be carefree. You can go and do that. If you want the cheats, if you want fast nights and radar maps to work, unlimited power works whenever you're in a game. But if you want these to work, you're going to need to enable these while on menu, like that. So once that is on, we can go ahead and achievements on. We can go ahead and start. We can do the hardest night if we want to. which is 2020 mode, or 2020 mode, 420 mode. All right. So let's go and wait till we're in the game. Let it load. All right. Let's go and close both doors. And as you can see, we are at 100% power. And we can go on the cameras. As you can see, we can see Foxy and them. So that's working as well. Fast Nights are also on. It just takes a second for that stuff to update. We need to call. Okay, so, and I've added some extra things because, like I said, I'm probably not going to make this table is probably not going to be very big, and I don't expect it to. So, what I did was, I said player movement flag, something I found, or let me disable that real quick. So, you can't really move, you can close doors, but you just can't move. So, let's go ahead and put that back on. I found camera flags, so you can turn off the GUI, or the GUI for it. If you want to fully disable it, then you can just go over here to this, camera off. It's not going to completely disable the camera. You can probably still look at it, but it's just the general user interface for it. So let me go and enable these. And the last one of these, or I could say two. This one really is just the achievement flag. And if you wanted to, you could just freeze it and set that to off. And it just tells you if it's off or on. So the last one is exit the game menu. So if you want to turn this on, it'll exit the game menu like that. And that's about it. So if you just wanted to see the cheats, hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be making more videos soon regarding other topics and other games, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so now that they are gone, I'm going to be going through kind of how I made this, which it's not a lot, like I said, because these are very simple scripts, or very simple pointers and all that, but I'm going to go through it regardless because I thought it was just something people might want to see. So let's go ahead and disable all of these. Let me turn this off as well. So it's not really anything special, to be honest. So what I did was I just attached the Five Nights at Freddy's. This one I just called Lua right here. I did a syntax check, and what syntax check, I'm not really going to go into it, but you can look in the Cheat Engine wiki on what it is. So if you wanted to, you can go to Cheat Engine wiki right there. You can go over here, and you can kind of look through all of these and see what they do. So if you want to do that, and I just did the open process command, and I attached the process right here. I just did a NOP right here because what it usually does is it unchecks the memrec right here. So whenever you see, so if we go ahead and if we just commented this out right here, that would enable, but it wouldn't disable. So we would have to manually do that. So that's why I did the NOP right there. So it just unchecks it for us whenever we or it just never checks in general, but we can just do that. So the game speed option, this one's super simple. All I did was just call the speed hack function DLL. So I just speed hack underscore set speed to whatever I want. I just did that for all of these ones. So nothing really special. Achievements on this one is, I mean, like I said, these are all pretty easy. But this one, if I had to say which one was the hardest, it would probably be this one. Yeah, it wasn't really hard, but so what I did here was I found the flags for unlimited power, and I noticed that you could actually turn these on during the game. But the problem was I wasn't getting any achievements whenever I completed a night. So what I found, I looked through the structure of the unlimited power, and I found that this, while I was browsing through the memory region, I found out that our so let's say I wanted to let's put this to display type by decimal. So let's go ahead and go over here, right here. Let me go ahead and make sure this is off. Alright, so if I go ahead and turn this on, as you can see, this changes right here. But if you also notice, you'll see that this changes right here as well. So if I want to come over here, that changes as well. So I put that into the table, I froze it, I figured out that it's actually our achievement disabled flag, which is pretty cool. So what I did is I wrote a script. So this was constantly being accessed by a function. So what I did is I wrote a script to where it writes a byte. And this isn't really different from AOB. It's just a lot faster, just an assert. I just wrote a byte to that every time, and it just comes down here, flows to execution, does what it has to do, then everything's fine and dandy. So for the flags, it's not really special. I just did a pointer scan for these, which I probably shouldn't have done, but since this game was so small, I decided to do it anyways. So you could just do a pointer, and I didn't pointer scan each of them individually. Once I found one pointer, I kind of just could pointer off of those locations by using this top one right here. So that's kind of how I did with everything. And if you guys are ever wondering how to make it to where the unlimited power, instead of showing the value, it shows the text, all you have to do is set change, drop down list format right here. And so say if I wanted unlimited power on, I would set it to that. I kind of just make it like these three because it's the cleanest. So yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to run through how I did it. Nothing too special. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be making more videos on different topics like Borderlands and probably some Phasmophobia videos once I can get my table uploaded for that. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.